Hello, I am Dick Travis, Executive Director of the Scottish Rite Masonic Museum and Library here in Lexington, Mass. I would like to introduce you to three members of our staff who are the heart of the mission of this institution. These talented professionals will introduce you to the impressive scope of what the staff handles on a daily basis and give you fresh insight onto what it takes to run, preserve, and maintain our world-class institution.
Hello, I'm Dr. Amy Newell, Director of Collections. The Collections Department is charged with caring for the more than 17,000 objects in our Masonic, Fraternal, and American History collection. Our Masonic and Fraternal collection includes more than 400 aprons, over 2,500 badges and jewelry, and more than 1,000 pieces of fraternal regalia. In fact, it's one of the finest collections of its kind in the United States. We also manage more than 10,000 objects and documents on long-term loan from the Grand Lodge of Masons in Massachusetts. We regularly add to the collection either through purchase or gift. Once we add an object to the collection, we oversee its care and use by cataloging it and tracking it in our computerized database. The Collections Department also manages all loans of objects that come into or go out of our doors. And whenever someone needs a photo of any of our objects for study or for online or print publication, we handle that too. I have a PhD in history, and our collections manager, Maureen Harper, has a master's in art history and a certificate in museum studies. Between the two of us, we have over 50 years of experience working at 10 different museums. This experience helps us to supervise interns and volunteers in the department, answer questions from our colleagues and visitors, and manage every aspect of our object collection. We have much more to tell you about the museum's collection, and we will explore other topics in upcoming videos. If you have any questions or would like to donate to the collection, please be in touch.
Hello, I'm Hillary Anderson-Stelling, Director of Exhibitions and Audience Development. I'm excited to be a part of the museum's active exhibition program, Exploring Masonic and American History. It's a great tradition here at the museum. Since 1975, we've presented more than 180 exhibitions. Our curatorial staff is accomplished with backgrounds in history, material culture, and decorative arts. I studied history in college and have a degree from the Winchester program in early American culture. I've curated exhibitions for more than 20 years. That experience helps me, working together with my colleagues, choose topics, plan, and research shows. Our goal is to tell an accurate, up-to-date, and interesting story. When we select objects to display, we choose artifacts we hope will be intriguing and exciting to visitors. It takes many hands to present an exhibition. Michael Rizzo, our museum designer for more than 17 years, has an academic background in fine arts and museum studies. He has extensive experience in graphic and museum design and has worked at some of the area's finest cultural institutions, coming to us from Boston's Museum of Fine Arts. Michael envisions how an exhibition will look, what the color and feeling will be for the visitor. He designs the visitor flow through the space along with the cases, layout, object mounts, and graphics you see in the gallery. We do all of our own painting and building and case construction in-house. Ralph Roscoe and Gerard Marchese of the museum's maintenance staff are expert carpenters and painters. Each of them has worked at the museum for over 3 decades, and they know how to move anything that needs to be moved. Working together, we love telling stories that inspire visitors to learn something new and to see history with fresh eyes. A recent visitor said, "This exhibit reminds me of all the beauty of this country and of the people who make it. This kind of comment makes our day. Every year, we welcome visitors and families from all over the country and groups from Scottish Rite Valley's Masonic lodges and other organizations. I hope to see you here soon."
What do we do here in the Library and Archives? Glad you asked. I'm Jeff Croto, manager of the Van Gordon Williams Library and Archives. With over 60,000 books and more than 2,000 cubic feet of archival materials, our Library and Archives is one of the premier repositories in the United States for the study of Freemasonry and fraternalism. We also serve as the institutional archives of the museum and the Supreme Council. Staffed by a professional librarian and archivist, the library collects, preserves, and provides access to materials related to Masonic, fraternal, and American history. We serve Masons, the general public, the scholarly community, museum staff, and Supreme Council staff. Sometimes these audiences overlap, like the Mason who is also a PhD candidate. There's a lot that goes on here day to day. Cataloging books and archives collections may seem like a mundane library routine, but it is just that kind of behind-the-scenes work that keeps us efficient and ready to serve you. Whether you are looking for recently published books about the history of Freemasonry and fraternalism, or are interested in the 200-year-old founding documents of the Northern Masonic jurisdiction, the Library and Archives is here to help. Outreach is important to us. We write regularly for the museum's blog and for the Northern Light magazine. Visitors enjoy our reading room exhibitions featuring objects drawn from the Library and Archives collection. No question is too big or too small. Please feel free to stop by the library or call or email us. We're happy to help you answer any question you might have on Freemasonry or American history.